G'day guys, Christmas here, and I just thought I'd do a quick little studio tour for you because, well, you probably haven't seen it. Now, I'm tempted to do a big clean up, but instead of doing a big clean up, I'm going to actually, hang on, instead of doing a big clean up, I'll leave it pretty much as it is now so that you know what my studio looks like before I go and do a big clean up. Otherwise, it won't be very authentic anyway. So I'll just turn this camera around and see if we can, oh no, that was a photo. So here's one of my big artworks at the moment. That's around about size of a small pool table. I think it's around about 4 foot by a little over around 7 foot high. As you can see, I'm doing some golden boxing gloves, and that's probably about the only part that's really started to become close to finished. Here's all my unfinished artworks that I'm still working on. Here's a lot of my YouTube studies that I've done for YouTube over the years. Thinking about doing a big Christmas sale. Here's pretty much where I do a lot of my filming. So, got the old chair there. There's the last little study that we'd done for the Outback Ute. And as you can see, I've got the hairdryer over there when I'm doing some of my spontaneous ones to make them dry a bit quicker. Yeah, just some paints that I've had laying around. Got my light. There's my little setup there. I can turn on my little floodlight here for a bit more light at night, and that's really, really handy. So as you can see, nice and bright. Just have that on my white ceiling. That way it gives me a little bit more light. There's my easel where all the magic happens. I've managed to just do a little bit more of a customization to it. I've just got a little bit of white melamine, and I've screwed that underneath. As you can see, it just gives me more of a platform to be able to put my paints and other things there. And I've also got just a little power board hanging off the side there, so when I'm filming or if I'm listening to anything, I can have my tablet plugged in. Over there, some more really sort of cheap arts that I pick up, some paints. Pick them up sometimes so they're as cheap as 99 cents. And we just have them aside, so that I can have them for my little studies. And there's my laptop, got some more artworks over here. And when I finally get to a point, I've got some big old printers there when I start to be able to really get this art business happening. Now there's Felix the cat. I just love doing that sound effect. Got more artworks. I've got under there, I've got a lot of canvases and things that I've picked up over the years, so that if I ever need a canvas behind this big guy here, I've got some more artworks, as you've probably seen over the years. So I've got a fair few. So let's just go through. I'll start to just get some of these paintings out, some unfinished projects, and show you what they look like. Oh, that's still recording. Oh, it just started recording again. What is it? What the hell? What the hell? Okay, first off the rank is this guy. Haven't got any further with this guy for quite some time. So this sort of area here is pretty much complete until you go over it and tweak it again. This side's just where it's been blocked in. Still got to get his shoulders. Background, I'm kind of happy with the background. Yeah, just sort of got to start to hone in. I did want to really hone my skills. This was just to see if I could do a realism piece. Of course, it's going to be Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, and I'm hoping to be able to just kind of make it look more like an oil, even though it is an acrylic. So I just wanted to see if I could actually attain realism with acrylics. And I think I'm getting there. The white, for some reason, like a titanium white and whites are just not as good as oil. Having said that, there are some tricks. I'm thinking about getting some titanium white oil anyway for my highlights and things like that, but you probably can't pick them up. But on the whole, this sort of area, a little bit probably more or almost hyper-realism, but we're getting there. The Rock, put him away. This big white lily was, big white daisy was going to be part of a series. So yes, metre by metre, fairly large artwork. Looking forward to getting back into that one, which is going to be the precursor or the follow-on from this one here. So you've probably seen this one a few times in a few YouTube shorts and other things. As you can see here, got all the whiter highlights, Nice background. Really wanted to make that yellow daisy pop out from the background. And that's another unfinished project. What?
What are you doing?
I'm talking to YouTube.
Doggy.
And here's this big guy. Another metre by metre. Large artwork. Was on Facebook, I think. And I loved it, so I thought I'd steal it. Which I did.
Dad.
And I'm not supposed to say steal it, but all artists do, let's face it. So I don't know if I can get in nice and close there. I'll see if I can. So this is kind of like done in stages, so I've still got to refine a little bit. I haven't got back to this painting in quite some time, but as you can see, yeah, a lot of little highlights and fur. Again, in acrylics, I wanted to see if I can get that realism, sort of that realism feel. And this is the edge, and these are sort of down from here and going around is kind of where I've finished. I'll always go back and tweak, obviously, little parts. But there's another big puppy dog, big acrylic. I can't wait to finish this one. I really love this one here. Beautiful big artwork, another metre by metre. Hey guys, I'm just going to have to jump in here really quick. The background noise was starting to drown me out, family life and all that, trying to do a video, and life goes on. But here I'm just talking about painting your background first. That way you're really pushing the subject forward. When you come to paint that subject, it really does stand out from the background. And I'd just like to point that out because not long ago, one of my subscribers touched base with me and they're saying they're having dramas with their depth. And This is one of the ways I combat that, is by painting my background first. That way, once I come to paint that subject, it really does, as I said, push it forward. And here, as you can see, the amount of work that have gone into each of these leaves. I've got yellow ochres, medium yellows, I've got crimsons and all sorts of things, even titanium white there for the highlights on that burgundy top part of that leaf. So like I said, each leaf has taken me 10 to 15 hours. So that's why this painting is always shelved, because I just don't have the time to complete it, which is my fault, as I've got too many projects on the go at once, chasing that shiny object. Love that new project. So as I was saying, all my unfinished projects that I will get back to. Here's a big caricature of painting I was doing. Again, it was a bit of a funny one, that one, because what happened with these guys is that they were a couple. They broke up halfway through the painting. So she said, oh, look, I'll still get you to do it. But to be honest, I actually kind of lost a little bit of interest after that. Sort of lost its magic. So I thought, oh, I'll get back to it one day. Yeah, so these guys, they were at a theme park and she had a big funny green hat on and he had some sort of squid or octopus hat on, and they were really cool looking dudes. So I've got to actually get back to do that. That's that one. Another little one here.
That's Big Melanie.
Yeah,
Big
that's one of our friends.
Big
He doesn't
Melanie.
know that one's getting painted on him yet, but anyway, we'll get back to that one day as well. So as you can see, there's sort of some unfinished projects. Really looking forward to getting back into that. So this is my studio.